guys, it's Shelly. I am here with my week 2 post-op LapBand update. I'm sorry, I should have been prepared. Week 2 update. Okay, first I'll start with my weight. My weight on the day I started my pre-op diet was 283.2. My day of surgery was 267.9. No, that can't be right. Okay, that's what I think it is, 267.9. My week 1 update video, which was last Thursday, I weighed 260 even, and as of today, my second week post-op, I am at 257.2. So from last week, I had a 2.8 pound loss, and altogether I have had, let's see, 25.8 pounds since I started my pre-op diet. I had an okay week. It was my first week back to work since the holidays. I work for the school system, and so I had 2 weeks off while obviously the schools were closed, and so I had my surgery the first Thursday of the break. So I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and an entire Monday through Sunday off after that for recovery time. I was really lucky with that because I didn't have to take any time off of work, and I actually got paid for 2 holidays during it. So with that being said, I was back to work this week, and it was probably the biggest struggle that I have had so far. With having the 2 weeks off, I felt like I was like in my little vacation bubble, and you know, most of my friends and family know what happened, and so, you know, if they wanted to hang out and I said I don't really want to go there, I don't really want to put myself in that situation where I'm only on liquids, I just didn't go. So I basically got to control the environment around me. Well, that is not the case now that I am back to work. Maybe the first day, so Monday when I went back to work, it was so tough eating lunch. We eat lunch as a class. We have a very small class, and all of the students, like, they were eating French fries and fried chicken and Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and it's not, I don't think it was necessarily that I wanted to eat those things. They just smelled so good, and they were trigger foods. Like, that smell is such a trigger for me because it's, you know, so it's fast food, and like I've already said this before, but my biggest issue before was eating fast food impulsively, and so I definitely struggled with that this week. You know, at first I was just bringing protein shakes for lunch, but after a couple of days, like, I had to bring yogurt. Ooh, bringing out the big guns, yogurt. But I had to feel like I was eating something instead of drinking something if I was going to be sitting there with all of that food that just made me so anxious. I think Wednesday it was, that was the worst day. After that is when I started bringing, well, I guess that's only been one day then. So, I, you know, sat there and I drank my protein shake. I came home and, you know, I guess, you know, fast food fits into this, but the worst part of my day for me when I was, you know, pre-LapBand was the time from when I get home from work until my fiance comes home from work. I usually get home from work around 3 o'clock. He gets home like 5:30. Between that time, when I was alone in my house, I would just eat. Like, I would just eat everything in my house. I would buy things at the store and bring them home and eat them. I'd buy fast food, bring them home and eat them. Like, that was the time of the day when I would just completely binge on food. So I hadn't experienced that because, you know, if I was home all day by myself, I was in that recovery mindset, so I didn't even think about eating food. Well, I left the school where they're all eating the food, and then I come home, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I felt really vulnerable, and I knew that I couldn't eat because I'm not allowed to eat solid foods yet. So I think that was like my, you know, my biggest like saving grace. And so one of the days I like went and walked my dog for a mile around the rec center by my house. But, you know, the day where I was having, you know, a really bad day, I went to sleep. Like I took a nap. Like that might sound so crazy, but I was just like, I was like freaking out. I was upset. I opened the fridge and I'm looking at it. And first of all, there's like nothing in there because I haven't been keeping food here other than like liquid stuff. And so not only was I like upset because I didn't see anything there, I was also like frustrated. I was like, well, I can't even freaking eat that stuff, even if I wanted to. So I just like took a nap. And when I woke up, I felt a lot better. And while sleeping is probably not the best resolution for that, I feel like until I'm approved, like cleared from my doctor to do like gym exercise, like I didn't really know what else to do. I didn't want to go to the store because then I would just buy stuff. So I just took a nap. I think that's all for that. And with that being said, I can't wait to be able to go exercise. Tomorrow, Friday, is my 2-week appointment, my follow-up, my first follow-up with my surgeon. Technically, today is 2 weeks, but I had to take time off of work, so I had to go in tomorrow. So I can't wait for that so that I can start exercising more. This week, every night of the week so far, I have walked either 1 mile, 1.5 miles, or 2 miles. So I feel, you know, okay about that. It's not, you know, high intensity, but I'm not allowed to do high intensity at this point. So there's that. Oh, another thing is I've been weighing myself every day, and I think I should probably stop doing that because I was really upset this week because I hadn't lost any weight until today. I got on the scale and then I had lost weight. So that's one thing. But even though I hadn't like technically lost weight on the scale, my clothes have been. I have a pair of pants from. They're not these pants. I don't know why I'm touching them. That I bought at Old Navy in November for work. I usually wear a size 22 at Old Navy, but Old Navy has completely ridiculous vanity sizing, so I'm sure like at another store I might have been maybe a 24. But I bought them online and they were on sale, and they didn't have any 22s, but they had a 20, so I was like, I really need pants for work, so let me buy them and try to squeeze my ass into them. So I bought them, and at first I could not squeeze my ass into them. A couple weeks later, I figured out how to do it, and you know, they didn't fit me, but I wore them, and I wore a flowy top, and it was fine at work. Well, now they are like loose on me, so like that's amazing. I don't want to say yet that I'm technically down a size because that's only one pair of pants that I have been able to wear the next size down. So we'll see. Hopefully in the weeks to come, I'll officially be down one size. Oh, I have a sister. She's older than me, and she's about the same size. Our bodies are shaped differently. Like she has a large chest and like a bigger behind, but most of our clothes are the same size. And she asked me the other day. She was like, "Do you have any clothes that you want to give me?" And I was like, well, I haven't lost that much weight yet. Like, I'm not going to give out my clothes before I can't fit into them. But also, I don't want to give them to her. And I don't really know why that is. I'm very attached in general to my clothes because I love them. And I don't have many things in my wardrobe that I don't like to wear. So I don't know exactly what the reasoning behind that is. But at this point, I'm not ready to let go of any clothes, and I don't know how long it will take me to get ready to do that. There's some things that, you know, I'm intentionally saving so that I can look back on. You know, I want to be able to do like the 2 legs and the 1 pants thing. I don't know if that will ever happen, but yeah, I don't want to give my clothes away, and maybe that's not nice. Maybe, yeah. But my surgeon's office actually has a clothes closet where you can bring your clothes and donate them, and then you can take other clothes. So when you start losing weight, you just bring your clothes there, and you can get smaller sizes if they're there and trade in your larger sizes. So I think that's nice, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to do that and give them my clothes and not have issues letting go of them. Also, at my surgeon's office this past Saturday, I went to a support group meeting. I think they have it the first Saturday of every month. There's other support group meetings too. One of them actually has a psychiatrist at them, like the one that I got my psych eval done with. And I haven't gone to that one, but I went to this one that's with the coordinator from my office, and it was really nice. I was the youngest person there by probably 20 or so years, and I do wish that there were younger people there that I could relate to better, but I still had a really great time, and I plan on going to them, continuing to go to them, because it is nice. I think, who said it? I'm sorry I forget your name right now, but you always make delicious cooking videos, and she said something about how it's, you know, really nice to be able to go face-to-face. Like, you know, YouTube is great and all, but there's just, you know, something really nice about being face-to-face, like sitting next to somebody else who has a LapBand. I don't know anybody in my personal life that has a LapBand, or maybe they do and I just don't know about it. So it is nice to be able to sit down with other people that also are, you know, doing the LapBand thing. I'm trying to think what else happened to me this week. Last Friday I went to the circus, and I love the circus. Ever since I was little, I've loved it, and I still love it. Feel like a little kid when I go to the circus. Feel like other adults look at me weird when I go to the circus because I'm just like, you know. So, but I loved it, and so that was a lot of fun. Let's see if there's anything else on my list. Oh, I've been getting hungry. Really hungry. Super duper hungry. And tomorrow I go to my surgeon, and he should clear me for soft foods, which I cannot, tomorrow. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. Probably like 3 days ago, I started getting really hungry. So like day 10 post-op, yeah, I was like full on stomach, like shaking, like, you know, like rattling, and I felt tired. I've been really hungry. I noticed that the yogurt fills me up, but does not satisfy me. And so I've been drinking more broth than usual, because it really helps me to feel like it's like a savory dinner kind of thing. So that happened. Oh, also last night I went with my mom to return some gifts that she had got me for Christmas, and she knew that I was thinking about buying a juicer. And she was like, well, you want to return this stuff, and I'll buy you a juicer, you know, in exchange for the other stuff. And I was like, yes. So we went and got one last night. I bought the Breville J89X something. I haven't used it yet. I went to the store today to buy fixins to make the juice. And I will tell you all about it next week, because I plan on juicing every morning. I figured that would be a way to help me get some of the vitamins and things, since, you know, I can't eat that volume of fruits and vegetables. So I was thinking, like, maybe if every morning I could drink 8 to 10 ounces of juice, like kale. What I bought today was kale, celery, stuff like beets, stuff like that. So hopefully that will go well, and I will tell you all about it next week. And if I like it, I'll maybe make a video of me doing it. And if any of you guys do it, or if anyone has any advice or tips or any information about it, recipes, like, let me know, and I'll see you. Oh, my body shot, sorry. Apologize. Here we go. Ready, watch out. Watch out, baby. Whoop. Okay. It's too far away. Sorry that the fan is going. It's so hot here. Oh my god, it's like 85 degrees in the middle of January. Okay, so there's out. I almost forgot. Okay, here we go. Okay, and also I'm going to show you my incisions, because this one still has glue, this one does not, this one still has glue, and my port incision does not, and this one does not. So I have 2 glue ones still. I'll see what my doctor says about that. I just haven't, you know, I didn't want to pick it off or things like that. I'm going to give you a look at my port incision. It's still a little bruised, as you can see. Also, I don't know if this is normal or not, but my port incision has like it's a kind of indented into my skin a little. I don't really know. You see that? It's like an indent. It goes droop, droop. But it's not like that on the other side of my body. So, if that's normal, please let me know. And if you have it, you don't know if it's normal, well, I have it too. So, but it feels great. It's a little tender when I get out of the shower usually, but it's fine. I'm like, you know, I can bend and touch my toes and all that stuff without any pain. So that's good. And you know, today's exactly 2 weeks out and I feel really great. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.